Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. I'm back with another makeup tutorial, and since we're in February now, of course this is a Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. It's not your classic Valentine's Day look. It's very modern and edgy and definitely something I would be wearing for Valentine's Day, and it's really easy to achieve. So if you want to know how to get this look, just keep watching. So to start off with, I'm taking my strobe cream by MAC. This is an illuminating cream, and you can apply this before foundation or you can mix it in with your foundation, and it's just going to give you nice dewy glowy skin. Then I'm taking my favourite foundation, which is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC35, and I just dot a few pumps of that onto my flat top kabuki brush from Sigma and buff it all around my face. I'm going to be using a liquid lipstick today, and they can be quite drying, so I'm going to prep my lips beforehand with some lip balm, and then I'm going to take my MAC Conceal and Correct palette, and I'm going to take the orange shade, which is a corrector shade, just to cancel out the sort of purpley blue tones in my dark circles that I've got going on. Yes, I look crazy. And then I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC20, and I'm going to blend that out with a Miracle Complexion Sponge by Real Techniques. So as usual, I'm also using that concealer to highlight areas of my face. So I'm just placing it on my chin, down the centre of my nose and in the middle of my forehead, and then just buffing it out with my foundation brush. Then I'm taking the shade NC50 in the Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, and I'm using that to contour. Please excuse my orange hands. I had just put fake tan on, but I didn't think it through. I just didn't think it through. I should have realised that I was going to be recording in orange hands is not a good look, but it was just developing at that stage. It looks fine now, I promise. So I'm just using that foundation to contour, so I'm placing it in the hollows of my cheekbones and around my forehead, close to my hairline, and then just blending it out. Wow, those hands are orange. I'm also using it to contour my nose. I don't really have a problem with my nose. I'm not really using this to make it look thinner or straighter, or I'm just using it just to kind of tie everything together, because sometimes when you put contour around the outside of your face but you've got nothing going on in the middle, you can look very sort of bright in the middle. Now I'm just going to take my Ben Nye banana powder on the same sponge I was using before, and I'm just going to place that powder over the top of all the highlighted areas. And I'm going to leave it to set for a little while, or to bake. I'm also using that powder to carve out my contour, so I'm just placing that in a nice sharp crisp line underneath the hollows of my cheekbones. And then by the powers of video editing, I'm just going to do my brows off camera. Voila! Then I'm just taking any old brush just to dust off the excess powder, and I'm going to leave the powder underneath my contour there for a while just to bake a little bit more. So taking my Tartelette palette, I'm going to take the shade Force of Nature on a MAC 224 brush and place this directly in my crease. This is just a nice dusky pink sort of shade, and it's just going to go very lightly in the crease. I'm not going too heavy handed with it. To warm up my face, I'm just going to take my MAC Mineralised Skin Finish Natural in the shade Dark, and I'm just placing that all on the outer perimeter of my face, basically over the top of the contour, but not being too precise because I am just warming up my face. Now I'm taking the shade Sculpt from MAC, which is a pro sculpting powder. You can only get these online, and I'm taking that on a MAC 168 brush and just placing it directly in the hollows of my cheekbones. Highlight, I'm going to use this Vivid Baked highlighter from Makeup Revolution in the shade Peach Lights. It's just a very pretty pink highlighter, so it's perfect Valentine's Day. And I'm placing it on the top of my cheekbones and on the tip of my nose. Then I'm taking my Melba blush by MAC on a Real Techniques blusher brush and just placing that on the apples of my cheeks. Moving back onto my eyes and back onto the Tartelette palette, I'm taking this dusky purpley mauve shade called Natural Beauty, and I'm taking it on a MAC 221 brush and just placing this back and forth in. Once I've placed that shade down, I'm taking my MAC 224 brush to blend everything out and make everything seem seamless. And then I'm going to take more of that Natural Beauty shade on a Zoeva flat shading brush, and I'm placing it all over my lid and up to meet the shade in the crease. And I'm also going to run some of that Natural Beauty shade along my lower lash line with a Zoeva Luxe Petite Crease brush. I'm then going to take the Maybeline Colour Tattoo in the shade Pink Gold, and I'm using a pencil brush just to place this on the inner corner of my eye, right in the tear duct. Going over the top of that, I'm going to use the same highlighter we used from Makeup Revolution, and I'm just taking the same pencil brush and going over the top of that Maybelline Colour Tattoo just to make it really pop. For my winged eyeliner, I'm going to use my Inglot gel liner in the shade 77, which is just black, and I'm using a tart angled brush. I'm not sure if it's got a name, I couldn't see the name on it, but I'm just creating a small wing with this. Then for mascara, I'm just using my Loreal telescopic and just coating top and bottom lashes. I'm going to pay extra attention to the bottom lashes because I'm not putting any eyeliner or any sort of dark shadow under there. I want to concentrate on those lower lashes just so it makes my eyes look very big and doughy. For lashes, I'm going to take the KoKo lashes in the style Godess. These lashes are so flirty and feminine and fluttery, perfect for Valentine's Day. The lash glue I use is the Duo Lash Glue, and it's in the brush form, and it's black and it's waterproof. It's the best lash glue that I've come across, so I'm just sticking with it for now. So I just placed the lash glue on the band and then let it dry for a minute or two. And then with my tweezers, I first put the lash down on the centre of my eyelid and then tuck in the corners. Just doing the same again on the other eye. I'm just placing it down in the center and then using my tweezers to tuck in the corners. For my lips, I'm taking this Colourpop Ulta Matte liquid lipstick. Oh, that's a mouthful. And I'm just placing this on my lips, and I'm slightly overlining my lips, but I'm not going too crazy because I'm not using a liner. It may look a bit funny, so if you're going to overline your lips with this, just be careful. And that's the finished look. I really hope you guys like this tutorial. As always, I really enjoyed making it. If you did like it, please give this video a thumbs up and leave any comments down below. I love reading your guys' feedback. Hopefully I'll be able to record another Valentine's Day tutorial before the 14th. So stay tuned and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!